Look who I got. I got Deann here.
Hello.
Hi, Deann.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. I've been excited. I've been excited to be on here with you like all week. I
thank you. Thank
you
you.
for
Thank
so
you.
long.
Thank you. You've been busy. You've been
Yes.
reading a lot with a lot of different channels. So you just started your channel, what, 2 months
About maybe
ago?
over 2 months ago.
Wow. And you just hit over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, yesterday.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Congratulations.
I know. My husband's taking me to dinner tonight to celebrate.
Woohoo.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do
All
3
right.
free readings too. I told if I got 1,000, I'd do 3 free readings. So I'll be picking
I
those
get
on
one?
Thursday.
Can I get one?
Yeah, sure. Put your name in.
I got to put
No,
my
I
name
give-
in?
Yeah.
I know. No, I'm not cutting in front. I'm not cutting in front of the line. Hey, so how did you get your Shield Maiden tarot name?
My ancestry on my dad's side is Viking, and I got into watching all these Viking shows, and I was just so impressed, especially with the women. And Vikings, they could be pretty bad, but the women, they were fearless. They fought along with the men. They were brave. They were strong, and all the things that I wish I was. That I wish I was more.
Oh, come on now.
I can be tough. I know. My husband always tells me, he always says when people on here said that they like me, he goes, "Oh, they don't know you. Wait till I tell them. You got them fooled, Deann. You got them fooled." But my husband came up with the name because I was just so, I was like binge watching these shows and wanting to know everything about Vikings and Shield Maidens. And he says, "Well, why don't you name your show Shield Maiden Tarot?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Good idea. And then I found out.
Cool name.
Yeah, and there was another one on there. After I did it, Shield Maiden Divine Feminine, and I'm like, maybe I got to change my name. But I talked to her, and she says, "Nah, it's 2 Shield Maidens better than 1 anyhow." So
right.
Yeah, and
I don't normally have that problem with having my tarot name duplicated. Bathroom tarot.
I wore my purple polka dot pajamas on one day. I was wanting to read, and I thought, well, if you can do it, I can do it.
Got to be comfortable.
Yeah, I had my pajamas and my slippers on, and I'm like, okay, everybody, I don't feel like getting dressed, but I feel like reading.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are reading in their bathrobes. So yeah. It's cool. It's all good.
Comfortable. I don't want my hair curled every time. I don't want to put on makeup every time.
Me neither.
You should put
I hate curling my hair.
I love your hair. You could give me some of that hair. I'm so fine.
When it gets time to cut it, I'm gonna shave it off and give it to cancer society or something. So I'll have to wear a hat. But anyway,
I like it. Don't shave it.
Well,
unless it's for cancer.
Sometime we'll see. Hey, so let's dig into a little bit of the news of the day.
Okay.
Trying not to fall down the rabbit hole with what's going on in Ukraine, but still, we'll take a look at a couple of things. You brought some questions. I brought some questions. So you're the guest. So you get to pick the first question.
Okay. I was wanting to know about Mitch Mcconnell. They had a teachers union fund that had a whole lot of money in it, and now it's gone in Kentucky. And I'd like to know if Mitch McConnell and or his wife have anything to do with it. Did those funds get sent to Russia, a Russian bank? What happened to him? And is he guilty? Is he guilty of it?
Yeah.
He looked pretty guilty at the State of the Union address. He had a guilty look. He was not happy.
So how can you tell with Mitch McConnell? He always looks the same. He always looks like, well,
he's
never
constipated,
mind.
kind of. He's got He just had a look on his. I mean, he always has a sourpuss look, but it was more sourpuss looking.
Yeah.
There. I don't know. I think something's up.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look into Mitch McConnell and the teachers union. And so I haven't really followed that. So did he put, so the state of Kentucky, the teachers union put their money in a Russian bank? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I think it was just missing. This money is gone. Kind of like, I don't know if it's like Enron or something, it's just gone. And we're wondering what happened to that money, and he is the in charge of that state. So does he know? Does he have anything to do with it?
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's in charge of the state. He's not the governor. He's just a senator. But let's just see if he had anything to do with this missing money.
Yeah. I
mean, certainly he's got a lot of power. He can go talk to the governor or whatever. Mitch McConnell, did you or your wife? I keep forgetting about his lovely wife.
I know. She's not really.
Did you have anything to do with the rush? Did you have anything to do with this missing money? It's missing money. Where is this? Mitch McConnell. Did you have anything going back to a simpler time being a little restricted? I'm not really getting, let me switch decks because I'm not getting. Did you get something?
Yeah, I got something.
What'd you get?
That's what I got so far?
Yeah.
Okay. It has something, it talks about there's going to be some karmic justice. I got the justice card here. There's going to be some karmic justice. My pendulum says yes. It has something to do with a privileged lady. I'm feeling that it's his wife has something to do with this as well.
Wow.
There's going to be some judgment. You got the judgment card having to do with a mature man, which I believe is him. He's kind of in regret here, see, and worried with the 9 of Cups there. And it talks about him holding on. Look at him holding on to that money. So I think he had something to do with that. And it also got the card of the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which has to do with reckless spending. And at the bottom of this deck, I got, it's a money card. So I feel like him and his wife did have something to do with it based on the cards and based on the pendulum and how I feel.
Okay.
Or they know about it. There's just, you think they'd have enough money, they would leave ours alone.
Right. So, and I didn't get any kind of, on that first poll, I didn't get any kind of cards that had to do with any kind of like Mitch McConnell or his wife or anything. It was just like going back to a simpler time, putting money into a fund that was, I got the Page of Pentacles. I mean, I'm drawing a blank now. I should have remembered the Night of Pentacles, and that's a slow moving knight, but thinking that this money was going to be good. So I think I was getting the teachers union saying, oh, we're going to trust you to do the right thing. But that's all I got. So when I pulled another set using another deck, my question was, did Mitch McConnell have anything to do with the teacher union money? I got clear. Yes, he did. I got world leaders upside down. So
Maybe
yes,
Russia.
he did. And he sent it to another world leader who is not right. I got imbalance, and it's a green card. So it's the money that's imbalanced. And he did something that made him a coward.
He's afraid now. Yes.
Yep. And I don't know what this is about, but I got the hate card. So is that the teachers union not so happy with him? Probably.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did get a clearer picture that he was involved with that. Let's look at to see if he is actually going to be found out with that. Because I don't think it does any good for us to know. It might, but
yeah, I'm sure those teachers are angry, you know, they've worked all their lives putting that away.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask if the teachers union is going to get this money back.
Oh, do you want me to read the question?
Yeah, I want to read it. What you can read on if Mitch will get found out. I'm going to read if they're going to get the money back, because if it got transferred to rubles, yikes.
Yeah, that's nothing. He lost money then.
Okay. Someone's calling you.
Oh, I'll ignore them. I don't see it. I'm always I try to block everybody so they don't call me during this, but sometimes they go through.
Yeah.
Let's see what this pink one is. What's the pink
one? All right, I'm going to read mine while you're still pulling. Will they get their money back? It's going to be a while, because the communication between the communication's all messed up. If their money did go to Russia, then we're just not talking back and forth. So that's why this communication card is upside down. They will get the money back, but it's going to be a pretty hard road to get it back. They're going to try to do some magic with it, but it's upside down. So the magic's not going to work. However, they do have karma on their side, and their chakras are aligned. They're upside down a little bit. So it feels like, I didn't get money cards. I got that they are going to be, there's a long road to get that. And I feel from this reading that they're not going to get it all back. They may get some, but it's their karma for trying to play this this money game. So I'm just sensing that they're not going to get a lot of it back. If they get some, it's not going to be the whole amount.
Okay, let me see. I got, right now he's going through some sadness and, upset, it does have to do with world leaders. So again, that he did send some of that overseas because here's the money card. So he did send some of the money overseas to these world leaders in the past. He is, and again, it's about the 10 of Pentacles. He got that money card again, that he took that money, and some people are going to be shocked about it. There is going to be some law or somebody that's going to come in that's going to find out about it. He's on the defense. He's on the defense trying to defend himself here. But I think they're going to find out that he did have something to do with the money, but I think he's going to somehow, because they always seem to find a way, get a sweet deal. They may find out, but he'll find a way to maybe weasel out of it. But I got what you got as far as the money. They will probably maybe get some of it back, but they're not going to get it all back. Not if it's overseas.
And maybe some of it. The only card that I got when I was looking at that reading that was, kind of good was the Sun card. But I think it's, they're hoping. I think that Sun card is a hope card that let's hope we get some money. But all the other cards, I had the same lightning bolt. And I just thought that was a crooked path, not being shocked. Could be shocked that, you ain't getting none of it back, which should be a shame. All right, cool. Here we go. And this is kind of weird. I was thinking about this yesterday. That was a good question. I was thinking about this yesterday about the war in Ukraine and just how hard it is for us to stay grounded with this news. And I go, I never would think that I would be happy to read on Mr. Pumpkinhead 45, former guy. I'd rather read on him than the situation in Ukraine, just because I'm getting so drained. It's so hard, this constant stuff. I know we need to be aware of it, and we need to send, healing light out to them all, and protection, however we do that. And so many of us are doing that, those meditations online. People are, Medium Kim has good ones. So I think it's better to do those than to watch the recycled news that you can't get away from these days. So
you helped me when I seen your video. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt. I just meant to tell you that video you did. I had not slept in 3 days because of Ukraine. I spent crying. And I watched your video that you did talking about your wife dancing in the kitchen and how you thought that was a good idea and realized later whether she's doing exactly what she should do. That video was wonderful. That really helped calm me down and take some of the negativity and help me to look at things in a different way. It's
just so thank you. I mean, it came from my guides, because I'm not that smart to put that together. But it's just heartbreaking. So we got to stay in the light. So let's stay with Donald Trump. Let's read on him.
Okay.
Here we go. The federal California judge, David O'Carter, will soon decide, if there's enough evidence to show that Trump likely engaged in a criminal scheme to stay in power with the help of his lawyer, John Eastman. Will the judge feel there's enough evidence from the information coming from January 6th panel so that they can prosecute Trump? So will this judge decide that there's enough evidence to prosecute Trump?
Okay, and his lawyer too? Are we doing both or just Trump?
Just Trump.
Okay.
Just Trump. Just Trump. Okay. Wait a minute, let me see what Truth Social has to say about that.
Is that on? Is that open now? I mean, I think they.
You're not on it?
No.
I'm on waiting. No. I'm on a waiting list.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I got on and then I said something about a cow and I got kicked off. I go, I just mentioned a cow. I said, somebody's on my hoof. Moo moo, get off my hoof. Nothing. No, they kicked me right off. It was a stupid joke.
Come on, but so you don't want to be with them anyway.
No, I want to hear what they have to say. No, I have not even tried, but what a nightmare. All right, California, David O'Carter, will you say, you decide there's enough evidence? You say there's enough evidence. You know, and the slippery Don, he is one that is, you know, he doesn't use emails. He doesn't use text. He rips up documents and throws them in the toilet.
Why he has to flush?
It's hard to pin him down. So let's just see. Oh, come on now. Come on. Final outcome. Who is that? Who is that card? All right.
Okay, you go, because I'm looking at these for a second.
You're still looking? All right.
I'm just trying to put them here together.
All right. So will the judge feel there's enough evidence from January 6th panel so that they can prosecute Trump? At the center of the reading, I got the Hermit. And when I look at this card, the turtle is just starting to poke his head out. He knows what's the truth. He knows what's going on, but he's trying to balance it and figure out how to get everything in a row. The card that flew out when I was shuffling, I got the Two of Pentacles, and that Two of Pentacles in this deck, it means juggling, walking a tightrope. It's balancing two things out. It's got two pentacles being wrapped in the figure eight on butterfly wings. And so it's like, how can we make this fly? How can we do this? As he sticks his head out of his shell, this judge, he's got the Moon card covering him. He sees it's not super clear how he moves forward. At the base of the reading is the Son of Swords. That is the case against Trump. In the past, he has the Four of Sticks, the Four of Wands. This is in other decks like a celebration, but in this deck, he's trying to get all the information into this cohesive place. At the top of the reading, I have the Six of Wands. Again, this is all about freeing this butterfly. And I'm reading this intuitively versus as the Six of Wands going back to a simpler time, but he's flying out of this thicket to sunlight, and it's going to cause somebody to retreat. And I'm going, uh-oh, who is this somebody? Is this the legal aspect of the retreat? Take a pause, time out. Is this a sacrificial lamb type thing? What's this about? I pulled some clarifiers. I got heartbreak reversed in the Three of Swords. I got the very difficult road ahead with the Ten of Wands. But in this deck, those 10 of Wands are neatly packed on his back so he can see the road ahead of himself. So I'm going, oh, is this the judge? You know, is this Trump? Does he see what the road ahead? And the final outcome is the Emperor. And so I'm feeling it is Trump seeing that he's got some heartbreak ahead. He sees it. So I do think that this wounded card, it's not death, but wounded, is this judge saying, yes, we can go forward. Do I think he'll be in jail? No, I think he's too slippery. He'll get out, but the judge will have enough evidence, I think, to take this further and wound Trump, wound him.
I got that the present card in reverse. So in the past, they're going to find things that he did that affected the world, that affected us. I mean, the whole world will probably know about it. It's going to go to court, and he's going to go to court. It's not going to go good for him. I do think that they will have enough to indict him. They've got enough evidence to indict him. This is stuff that he did with world leaders like Putin, different people like that around the world, things that he did. And also what he did, the whole world will know about what he did with January 6th. This affected everybody. So the whole world is going to find out about it, because I got that twice, world leaders and the world card. He's trying to keep his butt out of trouble there. He's trying to keep his butt out of trouble and keep things balanced. But he's got the Five of Pentacles. And yeah, they're going to find out some information. It says to trust that there will be justice. I think he's going to lose a whole lot of his money too. I've been getting that.
Oh,
he also,
I'm sorry.
He'd like to go into calmer waters here, but I feel like when I did the pendulum and intuitively, I feel like, yes, they're going to find out enough evidence that he did. He was involved in this. I mean, everybody knows anyway, and there's enough evidence just watching it on TV. And they will be able to indict him, but he will not go to jail, I don't believe. I believe that he may, with all these court cases all around coming at him, I think mentally he's starting to decline, and he's already declined. But I think that can affect him mentally. I see him possibly in the future in not in jail, but maybe a mental hospital. But I do think he will not go to jail. I don't get him going to jail ever when I read. Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, me neither. And then you got to think, is that what's the biggest punishment for him? Is it him losing his money and having people listen to him? So I think that's it.
Yeah, when he loses his power and he loses his voice and people don't listen to him anymore and he loses his money, I believe the Trump Towers, there won't be Trump on there anymore. That's all going to be taken down. That's going to be what makes him go into a mental spiral, because you can see what he's done with just losing the election, how he's freaked out, still saying, I won. So what's going to happen when he loses his money?
Right. All right, let's move on. I want to read on this one, cyber warfare. So Russia's threatening cyber warfare on us. I'm sure we're threatening cyber warfare on them. And so before we get into this to see if there is what can happen with this cyber warfare for us, it goes back a lot of times in the past. I've been talking about making sure that we have enough supplies so that we're not left without. If there's a cyber warfare where they shut down the ATMs, they shut down gas lines. I think they did that 2 summers ago. There was some kind of cyber warfare in the East, and they shut down petroleum refineries or something. So it could happen where they, ATM shut down, credit card machines shut down, gas, fuel things. So I think it's really important that we just make sure as much as we can that we have some extra cash for a couple of days. I don't think it's going to be, big and bad, but I think it could happen for a couple of days. Yeah. So just be a little more prepared, have some extra cash, if you can, extra food, so that you're not living day by day going to the store, and just be a little extra prepared. So let's read on. Are we in the US in danger of losing internet ATMs?
Okay.
And let's look at this for the next 3 months. Danger.
Glasses on here.
Okie dokie. You got your story?
Not just yet, almost. I just might want to throw a few cards.
Okay. Well, you throw a few cards. Let me see what kind of story I have with mine.
Okay.
Are we in any danger, the US, of losing internet ATM fuel? Are we in any danger of a cyber attack? I got the High Priestess, which when I first pulled it up, it was yes. It's coming from pay attention to your intuition, but there is some force that's coming at us that with the 10 of Pentacles, this card reminds me to keep your money tight, even though it's a 10 of Pentacles, supposed to be family money. It just shows me that this is more of a universal circular card and it felt like the World, and the next card I threw was the World card. And so what I'm getting from the top row is that there's High Priestess energy, that we don't know what's really going on with our money, and it's affecting the world. I got the Two of Pentacles again, bringing balance to money. So pay attention to your money. It's not going to last long. We do have the Daughter of Pentacles as one of the final outcomes. While I was using this Wild Unknown deck, I kept thinking, you got to use Lilac Lanterns, intuitive cards. So I pulled 3 clarification cards. I got black, dark energy. I got empty office buildings. So this is like you go into some place, there's nobody there. There's nobody, you can't, if this is like going to a bank, you can't go into a bank and get your money out. And it's coming from bad foreign people, which this world card also suggested too. So coming from space, bad space, to affect us. Very, I mean, the US may counteract that and may stop it, but they may not. So I think that it's a real possibility that we could be hit with some cyber warfare.
Okay.
I would keep a little extra juice wherever you can have it. What'd you get?
I got that there may be, I got this, I pulled one just for Deb Freebird's cards, you know, and I got birds, they're going to affect our communication. This is stands for, can stand for communications and our ATMs and things like that on the internet. And will they do that? I got that. I got yes in reverse. So it's kind of a maybe, you know,
or a no.
Or a no, but usually I think I did the pendulum and I got yes. So I'm thinking that is a highly possible thing that's going to happen. I got the Ace of Pentacles, so they're working on messing with our money, you know, is how I'm feeling that card. The King of Wands, I don't know why I always think of that card as Biden. I think that it's going to be okay. He's gonna take care of things. Like he said, it won't last long. If they do that, I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. We're going to get over it. You know, it's going to be, we're going to overcome that. It's not going to be something that's hurt us too bad. And I got the Two of Cups. So it's going to cause some tension and things like that, you know, when it happens. I got Bullseye. So I'm thinking yes, but it will be, when it happens, it will be clear what direction to go to fix everything up. So I think that there's a real high possibility they're going to do that. They already know that. The government, Biden, are already prepared for it. And if it does happen, it's not going to affect us too long. So like you said, you know, people need to make sure they have enough money in case it happens, since it's a very strong possibility.
Right. You know, just be aware that there is, you know, that, I mean, just imagine if you had to run out today and fill up your gas, fill up your truck, your car, or go to the store, get food, do something, and you don't have the electronic communication to do it. You can't fill up your gas. What are you going to do? You can't, you know, so it's just a warning just to get a little more prepared today.
Yeah. And I think that's
cool. We both got it. So we both got it.
Yes.
We both got it. All right. Hey, can we read on something that is just super cold?
Yeah.
Super cold. This comes from a subscriber, and she wants any information that we can give on the South Carolina-Georgia border.
Okay, South Carolina-Georgia border.
South Carolina-Georgia border. You can read on now, South Carolina, they have some military installations there. I think, and Georgia does too. I think every place has them. They do manufacture weapons grade nuclear material. It's for weapons. It's not like a nuclear reactor that like in Kiev. How do you Kiev?
Kiev?
Kiev. Yeah. Ukrainians call it Kiev. Russians call it Kiev, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think. Kiev. Yeah. So it's not like, you know, Chernobyl or something like that, but it's still something that you don't want to, you know, anything to happen to it. But see if we can pick up anything on that, whether it be, I don't know, a big storm, earthquakes, because earthquakes are all over these days. It's just something cold on that border.
Okay.
South Carolina, Georgia.
How should we ask that?
I'm just going to ask, what's the 411 on the next 4 months? For, I was going to say 3, but it came out 4. 4 months for the border area of South Carolina and Georgia. Just general information, 411. What can you tell us? What can you tell us? 411. South Carolina, Georgia. Around the Savannah River. Saw that when I looked it up on the maps.
Yeah, that's one I didn't know a lot about. So we'll see what I get if I get it.
Okay. All right.
That's yours?
No, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Huh. What is this?
I might let you go first. Mine are a little confusing. Make more sense out of them.
Okay, I'll come up with something. You want me to go first?
Yeah, I got mine ready, but I'm just kind of looking at them here for a second, trying to
Sure.
make
Sure.
sense of.
Well, yeah, because it is cold. I mean, we don't really know what is going on. That area, there is something that is going to be happening very fast. Very fast. Action movement. It's I'm not sure what this contract reversed is all about. That is crossing this fast action movement. It has something to do, I think, something with a government contract I'm getting. It's very muddy. In the past, I have all the 3-letter people that the government agencies that's upside down. So that's why I'm thinking this contract that is upside down. There was something muddy with that contract. I got a legal building at the top of the reading that is empty and upside down. And I've got, in the potential near future, the foreign card, the alien card. So I'm feeling like, is this a cyber attack, like what we were just talking about? Something's going to come in fast and it's going to hit them. When I was shuffling, I did get a feeling of water, and here is muddy. So maybe there's like a tsunami of some kind going up the river, flooding or something. Whatever it is, in the internal position of this is caution, is fast moving. This is coming from your solar plexus. The external position of the card is no. So it's not good. What happens, hopes and fears, are that friendships, people are going to come and rally around and help people like they do in tornadoes or a natural disaster. And the final outcome, because I want clarity, is cold case. We're not really to know.
Okay. Let's see if I can make sense of this, because I like I said, that was something new for me. So maybe you can help me make sense of this. I got this also. You got the law, you know, like FBI, CIA, all that. But I got, there may be some sort of a disaster. I got the tower. So there could be something that happens from that. But I also got then I also got that it will be a failure. So maybe I didn't know quite what to think with this card.
No. Yeah, I got the no card. Maybe it's a failure. No.
Yeah. And does it have something to do with the Republican Party? Because I got red, and I always think of that.
Right.
As Republican Party, but and orange, which I think of as Trump. So I don't know what that has to do with it. But it may cause some unbalance. There may be a lot of confusion going on around it. But I think in the end, we're going to be okay. There may be something that happens. I'm thinking they're going to find that people are going to partner up, and I think people are going to work together to find a solution to whatever is happening. So, like I said, I'm not sure about the those two cards, but I'm pretty much getting kind of similar. There's something that could happen. They know, I think that there can be a tower moment. I think that there are people that know there can be a tower moment. Something about, working together, trying to decide what to do at this time. Yeah. Being off balance, and then working together to find a solution, finding it clear what solution what to do. So that's what I was getting.
Yeah. So, it's still, we're not getting something that is just be prepared to in that area, because it feels like something in that area is going to happen. It's going to be okay. People are going to have to come together to help each other. We both got that. Yeah. So I felt like from the tower that something is going to happen, but like I said, I think there are people that are going to help, and it's not going to be as bad. Maybe they'll be able to. And we didn't get a lot of money cards. I didn't get any money cards. No. Yeah. I don't know why the Trump card came out. Yeah, I've thrown that card away. I don't ever want to. I think it's because we're talking about a disaster. So I got Trump and the Republican Party. It's like disaster. Oh, let's just throw the Trump in there and the Republican Party with the disaster cards. That is a disaster. You're right. You're right. All right. You got one more you want to read on? Yeah. There was I wanted to know about, the person that was convicted for the January 6th insurrection. Okay, yeah. For sedition. Is that going to get other people to talk? Is that going to get other people thinking, oh, I better come clean, Yeah. It's going to affect things. Yeah. That's a good one. It took them so long to decide those 4 counts. 4 hours.
What I don't get is we all watched it. Why does we watched it? It just played out in front of our eyes. And why does it have to take so long when it's right in your face like that? You know?
When it's right in your face. Yeah. Well, and the thing that I get from that is that they just, it always takes too long, but you want to make sure you get it right. You don't want to put somebody in jail that shouldn't be in jail. We have enough of those people in jail as it is. So I get wanting to be really careful with this, but I mean, his wife was out there going, "Oh, this is fake. You know, we're going to fight this. This is stupid," or something. She was on some news feed that was, and she's still defiant.
And his son turned him in? Wasn't it his son that turned him in?
Yeah. And his son testified, and the father was crying.
I bet.
Nothing against, men crying, except, they're wimps if they do, especially when they're in trial. You can't cry at a trial.
No, it's like you can't cry at baseball. Remember? There's no crying in trial.
There's no crying as as an insurrectionist.
Right. You went in there and hurt people and caused all kinds of damage. Now you're going to cry? I'm sorry. I have so much sympathy.
Okay. What's the question? Is this going to get more?
Yeah. Is this going to get more people to talk, or is this going to change the outcome of some of these? Try to think of how we can word it.
Is this going to change the tide on people trying to defend their actions, saying, "Oh, we were just peacefully protesting"?
Woohoo! Woohoo! Me too. Let's see. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Right. Here you go. I'm old, I remember.
All right, I'm gonna go since you're still shuffling.
Okay.
Ready? He's a big chicken. He's a big coward. It came in upside down, but it's like, he's trying to put on this big front, but he's taken a fall. Justice will happen. I think it's going to cost a lot of money, but I think I'm going to have to look at my green card again. He was drinking the Kool-Aid. He got skewered, and he's just in a S-storm with this card. So the one for me is, justice is going to make all these people change their mind? Not yet. That's what I'm getting. They're still in the fray. They're still going, no, we can fight. It needs a couple of more people before they start coming in line, from what I see.
Well, I got that there will be I got the Seven of Swords reversed. So there is going to be some confessions. People are not going to want to get in trouble for this. I think there may be several people here that might confess. They're going to say that they thought they were protecting the United States. They were protecting us. They thought that they were going to be victorious, but it's going to be found out. I think it'll end up being on the news. You know, people are going to hear about it, that they are going to, a lot of them are going to get their karma. Things are going to change for them. They're going to say they were confused. They thought that, you know, he told us if we don't do this, our country would be gone. So they're all going to blame Trump, which Trump is not going to help them. We are going to, there is going to be peace. A lot of them are chicken right now. They're nervous because of it. And I think a lot of them have lost love for Trump because he was supposed to go there with them. He was supposed to defend them. He was supposed to be right by their side. And I think that they're going to kind of turn on him. And maybe I'm hoping from that some of these people that are followers of Trump are going to realize that what really happened, that it wasn't Antifa, it wasn't Black Lives Matter. But yeah, I feel like there is going to be some confessions because of this, to save yourself, to get a lesser sentence. Yeah.
Well, it would make sense, you know, so we'll see when the punishment comes down. So we'll see. Anyway, I am going to need to get running. This has been an absolute joy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got to meet you. So, and you're a
congratulations.
Congratulations. I said you're sweet, nice, and funny as I thought you were. Well, I knew you were.
Funny looking. Anyway, thank you. Congratulations on your 1,000. Congratulations on your channel. Great readings. You're awesome. So if people haven't subscribed, go subscribe to Deann Shield Maiden Tarot.
Thank you so much.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta have glasses to see you, and then I take them off to see you and put them back on to see the cards.
I know. These things are the worst. Anyway, at least I can see the cards. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Okay. We'll see everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.